a stranger lands on your website and they can't answer what you do and what they need to do next, they're probably going to bounce. That's because your homepage didn't do its job fast enough. Today, I'm going to give you a quick 3-step above the fold checklist that you can apply to your homepage today. Above the fold means what someone sees before they start scrolling. And this should give your website a better chance for conversions. Here's the rule. You have about 5 seconds. Honestly, sometimes 3. Within those 5 seconds, someone should know what you do and who you do it for, where you are if you're a local service-based business, and what they need to do next to actually move forward. I know it's easy to want to add more information above the fold because there's more to say, but this is the time to keep it simple. And this should be the same on desktop and mobile. Sometimes when we're designing for mobile, we have to hide a section just to make sure everything is really clear, concise, and not too overwhelming. But then we move on to the next step, which might be the most important. Having 1 to 2 primary CTAs, call to actions. These are the buttons that you have right when someone lands on your homepage, usually to book a call, buy a product, schedule a session, etc. If you have multiple links and buttons to contact, portfolio, FAQ, services, someone might be confused at where they should really be clicking next, and you don't want that. So pick one action that you want people to take, make that very bold and clear that that's the main CTA. You can have a secondary one, just make sure that one is more prominent than the other. Make sure when you view your homepage on mobile, that the menu and the header shrinks down to that little hamburger icon so you have more real estate to work with above the fold. Okay, now let's talk about trust. Someone might land on your homepage and see that your product or service is for them and they know how to move forward when they're ready, but now they're looking for that final piece of, can I really trust them? Are they going to do what they say they're going to do? And am I not wasting my money? So above the fold, if you can fit it, but more than likely probably right under the fold, try to add a trust signal in. This could be a review snippet or a testimonial call out. This could be an as seen in, or you could feature logos if you've worked with recognizable brands. Even a simple 5 stars on Google, if it's true, that can be that little trust factor that makes someone ready to move forward. The goal is to make people feel comfortable about taking that next step. Okay, quick recap. Here's your above the fold checklist. Within 5 seconds, someone should be able to answer what you do, who you do it for, where you're located if you're a local business, and what they need to do next. Then you need to make sure your primary CTA is very loud and clear, and it's not too cluttered. 3, add a trust signal very quickly above or right under the fold. And then 4, make sure all of this looks good on mobile, just as good as it looks on desktop or laptop. So go audit your homepage, make the necessary adjustments above the folds, and let me know which quick, practical website or SEO tip that you want to see next. As always, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.